We have a large and broad range of supporters in public education here today, and we're going to talk about a bit more about that later in the program. But let's see, put your scarves in the air, put your signs in the air if you are a teacher or an educator. All of us, myself included, are educators because we want to support students, our young people, and future generations. And our key partner in educating Alberta's children are parents and caregivers. I'd like to ask all of the parents, guardians, caregivers here today to raise your hands, your scarves, your banners, and make some noise to show us where you are. Our next guest is Brandi Rai. She is the president of the Alberta School Councils Association, who is a co-sponsor of this rally. We're so happy that Brandi could join us today. She has a passion for public education, and she wants to ensure that it prepares children to be the leaders they want to be. Brandi, could I ask you to come to the podium? Let's welcome Brandi to the stage.
Thank you. So hello everyone, and thank y'all so much for coming together today and joining us. I am very honored to be able to speak today as the president of the Alberta School Councils Association, and I am very proud that our association is available to support school councils in public, separate, francophone, and charter schools because parent voice and choice in education is important to student success, and the work of school councils is integral to the success of our education system. As we start today, I look out on this crowd and I am filled with hope and I am filled with determination. We are gathering because we know the value of equitable access to education. And who are we gathering for? If we distill down our aspirations and our rhetoric, we are gathering because of our students. My students, your students, the students here today, our students. Because Alberta has a collective responsibility to ensure that education is well funded. We must consistently prioritize the education portfolio's funding. Every dollar spent is an investment that we can't begin to quantify the return on, but we can feel the deficit of in our classrooms right now. Every dollar we invest in our classrooms means that our children are well accommodated with appropriate class sizes and the support staff that meet the needs of the composition of those classrooms. Having truly inclusive classrooms means recognizing the additional needs of students and ensuring they have timely assessments of their needs with meaningful supports and interventions. If we want to maintain one of the best education systems in the world, why are we not investing in it? If we want to invest in education, what does that look like? Well, it means putting students first. What do students need in order to thrive? They need the funds put into their schools so that their school buildings are well maintained and their parents aren't fundraising extensively to fill in the gaps that are needed but not funded. They also need their educators to be well compensated and well supported. Our children do not learn in isolation. They learn under the guidance of dedicated professionals like the many teachers gathered here today. An investment in our students means respecting the educators that teach our babies, encourage our babies, and support our babies. Elected representatives would do well for students when they listen to the profession of teachers and actively incorporate the wisdom gleaned from more than 100 years of serving students here in Alberta. Moving forward, as election platforms are finalized, I cannot impress upon candidates enough the importance of giving our students a worthy curriculum, devoid of colonial reinforcements, whitewashed lessons, bigotry, and faulty scaffolding. them to know where humanity has been and empowers them so that they understand they are where humanity is going. We are not asking, we will be voting accordingly. Students, we see you. We see your beautiful spirit, your diverse needs, and your spectrum of experience. Parents, we see you. We see your hearts and how much you give of yourselves to your children and your school communities. You are the experts in your children. Teachers, we see you. We see your dedication. We see you leaning in, exhausted, and still working so hard to connect with our babies. You are the experts in our education system. My time is up, but administrators, there's more to say. Administrators, I'm just going to take it. You can pull me off. Administrators, we see you. My apologies. Administrators, we see you. We see how hard you are working to make every dollar count and support your educators, students, and families. Your leadership is valued. Educational assistants and support staff, we see you. We see how you encourage our children, validate them, and care for them in your specialized ways. Your devotion is needed. Trustees, superintendents, and secretary-treasurers, we see you. Your good governance, management, and attention to detail are what our children deserve. For every official role associated with our schools and every unofficial supporter that helps our school communities, thank you. You are valued and needed. Friends, you are here today because you understand the importance of equitable access to quality education. Please know that we see you, and thank you so much for lending your voices today.
Brandi Rai, everyone.